Welcome to Semi Homemade. I'm Sandra Lee, and today my menu is inspired by the south of France. Saint-Tropez, everything there is beautiful and delicious. And it's gonna start off with a classic French dish, the Biblos grilled tuna niçoise salad. And next to that, I'm gonna serve a la aromata tomato that will melt in your mouth. The south of France, I have to tell you, is one of the most beautiful, festive, relaxing places in the world, and the food beyond delicious. Now, I must say that if you're in the south of France, you can get taken away by having dessert 24/7 or cocktails 24/7, but the food's scrumptious. In fact, my tuna is inspired by the Biblos Hotel. It's a nightclub hotel, and what they do on their grilled tuna niçoise is unbelievable. Now, in my tuna, I am going to stuff this with some great things. It's going to start off with an olive tapenade. But first, I want to cut little pockets in my tuna, maybe like you would a steak. Go right in there as deep as you can get, because you want to have some of this mixture in every single bite. Lovely. Okay, now for my filling. It's gonna start off with a few things. First of all, this is what I'm gonna use to marinate my tuna in, just some Italian salad dressing, but that's in a minute. First, I need about 1/4 cup of olive tapenade. Now in here are capers, there's olives, there's olive oils, there's anchovies, just a little bit of lemon juice to brighten it up, seasonings, and you don't need a whole lot because it's really, really strong and super, super delicious. And then I'm gonna add just a few more capers. You want these because you want additional texture in here, and also a little bit more salt. With that tuna is perfect. And then just a teaspoon of minced garlic. And give that a stir. A nice big spoonful. You want to divide this up in about 4 equal spoonfuls, 1 in each piece of tuna. So they're gonna have fantastic flavor on the inside. And you can see these are gonna be just perfect little pockets of flavor. You can see the olives in that look. Great. Delicious. Now I'm gonna secure these with just some toothpicks, very simple, and that is gonna make sure that none of this flavor escapes my tuna. Go at a diagonal too, because you're gonna lay these onto a grill pan, and you don't want those toothpicks sticking out at you. Won't lay flat. And there we go. Now the marinade is gonna taste extra special, but you know what? It's just Italian salad dressing. All the herbs, all the spices, and all the liquid you need are right inside that bottle. And into a resealable bag goes about 1/2 cup of that. Just place your tuna right in there. And I'm actually gonna place this into a second bag before I put it into the fridge to marinate. Because of those toothpicks, I want to make sure that none of my marinade escapes. Into the pan they go, and then into the fridge. Now, they're going to go in the fridge for about 1 hour to 3 hours. My hands are all fishy now, fish and olives, so I want to give those a quick wash. Now, because I want to get my grilled tuna onto the grill for my niçoise salad, super delicious recipe. Remember, inside here, these are stuffed with a wonderful olive tapenade. They have been basking and bathing in Italian dressing. And that is one of the beautiful things about cooking in France. It doesn't have to be fancy. It's always fabulous because it's just simple flavors that are phenomenal. And speaking of phenomenal, look at all of these wonderful spices and herbs, Italian dressing again, on my tuna. Beautiful. Now I've already pre-greased my griddle here. One of my favorite places in Saint-Tropez. 'Tropez. 'That fish market always has beautiful fish. 'Tropez. 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 Very, very special. It's time to flip my fish. Beautiful tuna. Look at that. Now, I like mine about medium rare, so that's about 3 to 5 minutes on each side. Beautiful sear marks. Beautiful. Welcome back to Semi Homemade. I'm Sandra Lee, and I've got a beautiful French-inspired menu. All of my favorite dishes from Saint-Tropez. These were all inspired by those great restaurants or clubs. France is all about the food. And I just took my tuna off the grill. That is for my Biblos grilled tuna Nicoise salad. This is about 4 cups of greens that I'm just laying down in a bed because I'm going to place my tuna on top. Now I'm going to present this just like they do at the Biblos Hotel in Saint-Tropez. Need to just quarter some of these wonderful, rich, beautiful tomatoes. Those are going to go on the corners of my salad. Very traditional, and I've also got some hard-boiled eggs. By the way, you don't even have to hard-boil these if you don't want to. You can pick these up right at the salad bar at the grocery store. Quarter those. And those are going to go on the other corner. And while I was at the grocery store, I found this really super smart thing. Instead of boiling potatoes, I found pre-boiled sliced potatoes in a can. So I'm going to use this. Just strain them in the sink. These are nice and crunchy. They're already cooked. They are a beautiful little trick. One of the things that you always notice whenever you're in France is the food, because it is absolutely delicious. It seems fancy, but it's just how they put simple flavors together. Something that you can easily do with things in your very own pantry that you might not even realize that you have. Just bring those things to life. Try combinations you might not have thought of before. These are just French cut string beans that I thawed out. Gorgeous. Everybody loves these. I have to say these were my favorite vegetable when I was a little kid. I just love them. They're sweet, thin, little, perfect. Now I've already taken my toothpicks out of my tuna. And remember, this is stuffed full of that gorgeous tapenade. So you're going to get a nice rich mouthful every time you take a bite. Beautiful. Can I just tell you that was easy, fresh, fast, fabulous, healthy, absolutely amazing dish. You really need to try this at home now.